Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm gonna be watching to Mom reacts to Andrew Tate praising Islam. Now, to be honest with y'all, I watched maybe a minute or two of this video. I didn't watch all of it, and I stopped the video and I said I had to watch this video on camera. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, bro.
Christians are so tolerant now. You don't believe it. They have gay pastors that I'm not even anti-gay, but if the book says don't have, like, what do you believe in now? If you're tolerant of everything, you stand for nothing. I can walk through London with a t-shirt saying Jesus is gay and nothing will happen to me. If I did the same thing with the Islamic prophet, I'd be dead before I got to the end of the street.
Boom. See, but that's not okay either. I'm sorry. Like, you can say, like, what? How is that okay? Like, calm down. If the religion is about love, then like, the thing with Christianity is, and the thing with Jesus, when he picked his disciples and he went out looking for them, he did not pick the holiest among the holy. He picked out this ragtag bunch of screwed up people and changed them and brought them to light. So he didn't walk around going, yeah, you're not good enough for me, you're not good enough for me. And that is why we tolerate a lot of things.
No. No. Jesus, the companions that were with Jesus, Jesus didn't come out of nowhere and said, I want y'all. And they were like wicked people. No, they were people that wanted to believe. They were people that wanted to be with Jesus. So Jesus took them, even though the situation was not a good situation. And if they had mistakes, I don't have like I didn't search exactly how their lives were, but like I know briefly, if they had some wrongdoings, they were acceptive of which. If Jesus said this is not wrong, this is wrong, and you should not do this, they will say, okay, we would accept. But if you're telling me someone comes with a Jesus is gay and he goes right across the street and nobody says nothing about it, this is not strong, bro. This is weak. This is not right. This is like, it's same as if somebody and you look at us if somebody walks with the picture of the prophet, peace be upon him, and in a bad way, in a bad image, and people act tolerant and people do not accept that, and you say this is not love. No, that is not right. It's like somebody in front of my door and he's really violating me, and I just say, okay, gladly, I love you, you love me. If somebody keeps on insulting me and saying, "You do this, you do that," I open up the door in the morning and somebody is insulting me, and it's insulting me, okay, insulting me, and I say, "Hello, my friend, peace to you. I really love you, and I'll be praying for you." This is not right. This is not fair. This is disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I would give, as Malcolm X said back in the 70s. He said, me as a Muslim, the main the brief understanding of being a Muslim is that showing love and showing brotherhood to everybody, but I do not enforce my brotherhood to somebody that do not want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? So as I said, if somebody's briefly disrespecting me and briefly, like, if somebody disrespect you, you're not gonna accept. You say like, hold on, who you disrespecting, bro? So imagine if somebody is disrespecting your God, the one that created you, the one that created your mother, your father, the one that gave you everything, the one that made all the prophets. How do you tolerate? How do you accept that? When you think about it, it's not all love, 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 love. Love got, like, there's a brief difference between love and between differentiating disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I cannot show love to somebody that's trying to kill me. I cannot show love to somebody that's trying to kill my religion. I cannot show love to somebody that is destroying the image of my religion. I can't. That is not love. Should I pray for them and say, I pray to God that He guide them? Okay, I'll do that. But when I see them, I cannot say, hey, peace to you, brother. I hope you have a good day, and let him like insult me and do all that to me. Especially when he's not even believing of what I am believing in. I spoke too much.
To tolerate everything?
No, he taught us to love unconditionally, to pray for the people that hurt us, to pray for the people that are astray,
So
to bring them in. He wanted us to be fishers of men, to go out fishing and bringing in new
So you don't
disciples.
see that as just like blatant disrespect, though? Like if someone was walking, if you really
When someone doesn't even know their religion, I really get offended, because I really get the sense of why didn't you make a quick search before you spoke something that is not reality? Is Christian a religion of love? I didn't say no. But I want to read something. I want you to tell me if that's love or not. The murder of slaves by owners was prohibited in the law covenant. Exodus 21, ESV, laws about slaves. You got in the Bible that you can own slaves and you could kill them, and that was okay. That ain't no love. Now tell me these were certain rules and everything. I would say 100%. I'm not a scholar of the Bible, so I'm not gonna get into details. But if me seeing that, what do you mean by it is not oh love 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 this religion is not like that, bro. Religion is peace, love, and respect. Nowadays, we're removing respect and we're taking the peace and the love and we're just putting it in every category. Even the laws that God gave us, that demanded respect from us to follow, demanded us to follow them. We now remove the respect part and remove the mandatory part and we put peace and love. That is all religion nowadays. That is not right.
Like super Christian and someone was walking around with like Jesus was gay and pro-choice. Like you wouldn't be like, I mean, I guess that's what they teach, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. But
we're taught. No, you're right. Like
You-
yes,
like, so
as a human, would it piss me off? Maybe,
so
right?
you're taught to just.
It's not maybe. It have to piss you off. This is real religion. If you believe that He is your God, how can you accept that your God is being I really don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. I really don't get
Pray
it.
for that person and be an example
But
of
doesn't-
Jesus' love, and
doesn't-
hope that they come to
But
come
doesn't
to it.
Islam teach peace and everything?
It
too?
does.
That's what I'm
It
also
do-
confused about.
It does. No. There's no confusion. There's no. Just relax, calm down, and do your research. Islam, if nobody attacks you, you attack no one. But I cannot be peaceful if somebody is putting a knife right in my throat.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying.
would it be the radicals that go and kill someone for insulting
No.
an Islamic prophet, or like, what's the difference between the diehard Christians seeing something like that and then the diehard Muslims?
There's no diehard Muslim. There is no diehard Muslim. A Muslim is a Muslim. All Muslims should pray 5 times a day. We should fast in Ramadan. We should do the basic stuff. All Muslims should do that. Now, if you're telling me, oh, you're praying at night, oh, you're praying at every prayer in the mosque, yeah, that's differentiate from one to another. But like, there's no diehard Muslim guy. No, all of us, like any Muslim is a normal Muslim. You have to follow the normal stuff. There's no in Christianity, this is a man of God, or this is we don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Someone walked like because
But I want to know how big that part of the belief is to the. You know what the thing is? I don't think there are, based on what we're learning so far, necessarily degrees of Muslims the
No,
way
it's
there
like
are
you-
degrees of Christians. And when
I really hope that the guy, this dude, sees the video. Do I think he will see it? I don't know. I really hope he does. But really, there's no degrees in Muslims. All Muslims have the same thoughts. We try to eat halal food. We try to eat especially like when you're like in your country. You know what I'm saying? We try to do the basic stuff. No fornication. Pray 5 times a day. Go to Mecca once a year if you could. The Hajj. Basic stuff. There's no like, it's not a big deal. It's not like something that differentiates from one to another. Yes, if you know the hadiths of the prophets, which were like the discussions that the prophet had with his families and companions and stuff, this makes you differentiate from one another, like knowing more than other Muslims. But at the end of the day, the basic rules of Islam everybody follows. There are no these extremist guys that you see. These are really, they take verses and they switch them up however they want, similar to the KKK guys. They think they're the real Christians, because they follow one of the verses that I read right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the ones that you see and you put them into the Muslim side, they are the same as the KKK putting them to the Christian side. I think if you're watching this video right now, this analogy will explain a lot.
you who say
You're right.
diehard Muslim, I mean, we can't talk about radicals who twist the religion and are terrorists.
Yes,
Like, they're
yes.
a separate group.
Yes.
Say they're Muslim, but
Uh-huh.
they're really just terrorist lunatics, right?
Thank
Do
you.
they even like are
Thank you. Yes. This from the mother. Yes. Thank you.
even Muslims really?
Some claim they are, but they twist a lot of stuff.
I don't think you are a Muslim if you're doing
No,
that.
don't think when you don't know
You're
something.
just not a Muslim. So like, what actually are they?
Well, they think they are the way Christians.
But like, who know? Like, this is all
Okay, the mother seems knowledgeable about a lot of stuff.
that we've been told. Like I would like to
know.
ask like an actual Muslim, like get the
Yes, the claim that the mother said they think they are, but they really don't. Similar to the KKK. Similar, same thing.
I think I'm organizing a podcast with some.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But
get
I
some
think like
podcasts
asking them
going.
about like that kind of stuff and like what do they believe in that inclines them to go and do shit like that.
But what is this comment?
It doesn't incline nowhere. In our religion, you should always not show violence unless it's shown to you. Do we have a text that says if somebody is showing somebody's wearing a shirt, you should go and attack them? We don't. Especially if it's not our country. If it's our country, yeah, it'll get violent. But people won't do this. But if it's in other countries, we don't have no scholars. No one encourages such activity to go and do havoc if somebody does such a thing. But it's something inside your heart which you cannot accept it. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to if you see a big man beating on your son, you would immediately, and I'm not making saying that Islam is our son or something, no, but I'm just making an example of how precious it is to our hearts. If you see a big man, a man beating up your son, you're going to go and defend your son and beat him up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really hope they see this video, man. I really do.
That Tate just made, if I got to the end of the street, I'd be dead by the time I got to the end of the street.
I guess it's just because they don't.
And I know he's speaking in hyperbole, but if it's all about love includes tolerance.
Love includes tolerance to a certain degree. You could love somebody that is not following the teachings of Islam. You could love him, but if you disrespect, there's a difference between somebody being astray and somebody disrespecting. If you disrespect me and I'm trying to tell you something and you deliberately disrespect me and you deliberately attack me and I'm on my own, I didn't do nothing to you. I'm minding my own self, trying to go to school, try to go to work, try to do my thing, trying to show smiles because this is all sunnah. This is the teachings of the Prophet. Try to show smiles, try to smile in the faces of people, try to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Try not to always be grumpy. You feel me? So if I'm trying to do this and then I go outside and I see somebody trying to disrespect me deliberately and I'm telling them this is not right, this is not okay, and then something inside me makes me act such a way, would I be looked at as a bad guy, or should we look at the situation and say, hey, let's look at the situation from top 3D? You know what I'm saying? 3D. Let's look at the situation and let's see what's going on. Because not everything is love. It's not love to the point where we stop respecting each other.
It does. It includes compassion and the way to God according to Jesus.
No, don't speak. Like if you speak about your own ideology, I would accept that and I would speak with you. I would try to debate with you. But if you speak with the Bible, that means you didn't read the Bible, because the Bible does not show this. The Bible does not show love in all cases. There are cases where there's no love involved when there's disrespect. And there are verses that I really do not understand. I really don't want to get too deep inside them to not make religions look bad. But in the Bible book, as I read in the beginning in Exodus, there's slave owning, there's slave killing, there's all of that. That is not love, and that was permissible. That is not love, though.
Him and learning that love and that compassion, and he changed people with that. He accomplished it, and he proved that it can be done.
You can show love to people that want to accept it, but if somebody doesn't want to accept your love, you cannot let them hang you on a cross. If you know what I mean.
I'm not on board, although truly Tate has spoken with more severity than anyone else we've seen.
Yeah, no, it's always hyperbole. He speaks in hyperbole. But if you guys would answer in the comments too, Floridian glass. I'm starting to understand the Islamic faith a lot more than I knew a few weeks ago. I'm not close to anyone.
You know what I really want to think, bro? I watched this video. I watched one of the videos about Islam a day before, previously, not yesterday, but previously. I watched a video about them reacting to, I think, the miracles of the Quran or something like this. I think the dude, the guy, he's thinking about it. He's thinking and he's contemplating and he's trying to understand, like, wow, this is something new, and I kind of get it, or maybe not. Maybe I'm assuming, but I kind of want to know. This is when I look at it when he asks questions and stuff on camera. But I think the mom is trying to, like, not trying to, but it's like, no, we have Jesus though. No, but we have this in church. No, but we have this in our book. You feel me? It's kind of like when you want a kid to play basketball, but then one day he turns up and says, "Dad, I'm kind of interested in playing football. I'm kind of interested in playing soccer, Dad." And if you'd be like, "No, but you know, you know what I'm saying?"
Not fully at all, but I'm starting to learn a lot
just
more.
scratching the surface, but there's a lot on the
So
surface.
I've seen nothing but peace and everything. So then where does the line come where you're not tolerant, but then you go and it turns to violence? Like,
Well, it's a big discussion if you're asking about violence. Most of the time, it's self-defense. And if you want to, the historians guys in the comments, if you see this video and be like, but no, there's a lot of raiding that happened at the time of Islam that wasn't self-defense. But yeah, most of the time when it happens, it'd be like we're trying to defend the people that are inside your lands, similar with the Jews and the Roman Empire back in the time of Khalid ibn Walid.
like I said, is it the radicals that do that see that and they're not tolerant, but maybe
Umar ibn Khattab,
loving as a Muslim?
but the guy that was the leader was Khalid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
I see what you're saying. It's confusing. It's confusing.
But then again,
It's not confusing. It's really not confusing, bro. It's really just like common sense. I really don't get why they're trying to confuse themselves, bro. It's really simple. If you want my love, I'll give you your love, bro. I got confused too. If you want love, if you're looking for love, bro, I'm the most dude that will show you love, bro. I will invite you to my house. I will let you eat more than I eat myself. More than I eat. Yeah, you know the memo. So, and this is like teachings in the Islamic faith too, in the Sunnah. You have to give your like guests stuff. You have to show like generosity. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's what we would show love. We would show love to people. But if you disrespecting me, you don't want it. How can I show it to you? How can I give it to you?
hyperbole, who knows? So let's just keep watching.
And I respect people who stick up for what they believe in.
Yeah.
It's
Me
like
too.
me believing in it, I respect them because they believe and they will defend. Muslims are the only people who will.
Me too. That's why I really respect Jews. I really respect them. It's not that I don't respect Christians, but like Jews, they really they demand respect. Even if they suppressing other people, but at the end of the day, when you look at them, it's like they're demanding their respect. They're demanding their respect.
Defend their religion. They will defend their beliefs. They refuse to be mocked. They refuse to be insulted. And I respect that about them. I respect that. That's an amazing thing about them, right? And the third point is, and I've been all around the world, some of the best countries in the world today are the first world Muslim nations.
Yeah.
Qatar, you can go to Qatar, you can fall asleep with $1 million on your lap.
And if you thought Andrew was over exaggerating, bro, the World Cup is now in Qatar, bro. Open up like search on YouTube Qatar, or search on TikTok and look at the technologies and stuff that they have there, and it's so safe. And I'm not over exaggerating myself, and you can search it up if you want to.
In the middle of the street, nothing's gonna happen.
I have
Saudi Arabia
seen
as well.
You can go
the
to Saudi, nothing
slave
will happen.
labor in Qatar.
Bro, this lady, bro, I think this lady is not a hater, but this lady really wanna look at the scratch of the religion. Now to the labor stuff. The dead laborers that were killed, they died in the process of building the stadiums in Qatar. They had like a number of like 6,000 per day or something. Like they had a huge number of people, not a day, but like, you know what I'm saying. They had like a huge number of workers that died throughout the process of building the accommodation of the World Cup. When you make more studies, when you go in depth about the situation and really look at literal numbers, literal what am I saying? Like exact numbers of the of the real, like the real number of how many workers died, you would find none, not zero, but none. It happens everywhere. It happened in South Africa. It happened in South Africa. It happened back in it happened in Japan. Okay, and it happens all over the place. But when do they speak? When it's a Muslim nation. When do they speak? When it's a Muslim land like Qatar. Quit it, bro. Quit it.
The documentaries and the
Quit it.
scene of the
Just quit it.
they treat human beings in order to build the amazing
Okay, show me the study. Show me the exact number. And let's see.
and skyscrapers and all the things that they have that are so fucking beautiful because that's where Tate is. Yeah, don't try to sell me on Qatar.
It's so safe.
Why is it?
That's not good, Ma. That's not good. You're not giving it. You're not treating us fairly.
Safe
It's
because
so
people are
safe.
terrified.
Women.
Wow. Wow. It's safe if people are terrified. Wow. I really am terrified, you know what I'm saying? At this point, bro, I'm not taking the video seriously because I don't think she's speaking of intellectually. I think she's just speaking emotionally. So, let's go. This is sad.
Everyone's married. Every woman obeys her husband. Every single woman has 4, 5, 6 kids. Big families. All the things we're talking about, all the problems we have here, right? They've got none of that. None of it. Because of Islam. Islam
See, that
keeps
doesn't sound
society in the role.
That doesn't sound good to me.
What?
Bro, I really don't get this mob, bro. I really don't get her, bro. I really do not get her. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Don't you want families, bro? Don't you want a happy husband and happy family? Like, bro, hold on. Let me read the comment section, bro. Let me read the comment section real quick. As a Christian, I agree with Andrew Tate. My local, hold on. Alhamdulillah, I converted to Islam. I'm happy to obey my husband, and he loves me and respects me, especially how he respects my parents. Like this, it's not a forced thing. It's not we force you to do something. It's something that I do my thing, you do your thing, and we are a happy family. It's not like, no, you have to do this. No, you cover. No, you do this. No. It's something that comes with the religion. Hold on, let me read more, bro. The question is, why defend the beliefs as if I'm a Muslim woman with a husband who works very hard day in and day out to put food on the table by mercy of Allah. I never have to worry about the bills, the food, the rent, or the clothes. That's all my husband's responsibility, and he never runs away from it by the mercy of Allah. All he accepts from me in return is raise the children upon our religion with good values. I care. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that is forced. It is not something that is forced, and it is not something that is like, hey, you have to do this, I have to do that. No, it is something that comes in with the religion. Everybody knows their part. We do not have no mixtape. We do not have like women do this. Oh, why doesn't a woman do this? Why doesn't a woman do this? And then we have a lot of question marks, and we have a lot of false identities. Nobody knows what nobody knows what they're supposed to be doing. It's like anybody can do anything, you know? Nah, bro. Nah. I just have to say, please don't judge a country based on one documentary. I'm a Qatari, and I can tell you that the workers here are treated well. We are thankful for the work they have done for Qatar. Please do not judge a country if you did not visit it and see its hospitality and kindness to people. Anyways, I just wanted to say I love your reaction videos about Islam, and may Allah guide you all. Simple. So I didn't say something that was just out of my mind because I wanted to say it, bro. You know what I mean? So the Ma is speaking really from emotions, not intellectually, bro. You feel me?
That every woman has to obey their man. She's a human being with thoughts of her own and opinions of her own and desires of her own. You know, I believe in I support the tradition.
I think she understands stuff by the way by Western I don't know, bro. Let's continue.
Structure, but listen to him.
That sounds a lot better than what goes on here.
You know, neither of them sound good. I don't want to choose that where I have to obey and have 6 kids even if I don't want to.
Who said that the women are forced to have children? What?
And or the girls who are running around on Instagram and acting like whores and having abortions. Neither of those things sounds good to me. It's that they're both extremes.
Happy families sounds bad to you? Like, I just don't.
Who says they're happy? Who says these?
Who said they're not? Who said they're not? My families, that's how we originated. The families before us, the families that I know, my friends, all of them, same way, same thing. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who said that they're happy? We are happy, bro.
They're obedient. That's not happy necessarily. Don't mistake the two.
I think you're crazy.
I think you're naive.
Or where women obey,
I think you don't want to accept the truth.
have children, women have big families, women are exceptionally happy to do so.
Yes.
Before some
Says
Western girl
Tate.
comes in here and runs her mouth.
That is not Tate. That is reality, man. Why do you want to hate on the... Why?
Right
The
here.
Islamic women are happier than any you're going to see in the club tonight.
Yes.
Very true.
Okay,
They're
I would
happy.
buy that.
Society is functioning. Their population is growing because in most Western countries the population is declining.
Yep. Tim Cass was talking about it today. I was talking. We were
2
showing it on
people
the
have
boat.
1
Yeah.
kid. Doesn't work. Doesn't work, right? 2 people need to have 3.1 kids because people die, right? People die prematurely, blah, blah, blah,
We
blah.
do have too many people
So
on the
we
earth,
have
so right
population
now
problems
that's
in the West.
probably
None
a
of the
good thing. I
population-
don't know what.
I really think we do not have a lot of people on this earth because when you look at the amount of... Bro, when you're flying over a plane and you see the amount of squares every kilometer of land, of green land, and then you see another square of another guy, you would really understand that we are not overpopulated. What we do to make ourselves look populated is that we choose a country, we choose a city, and then we choose to put a lot of buildings close to each other. We have a lot of buildings here, and then all the other land is empty. That's what we do. But we are not crowded. No, we're not even close to being crowded. And if you don't believe me because I'm a guy that wears a mask and speaks out of my mind, you can hear Elon Musk talk about it. He says the same exact thing that I'm saying, and he says that this earth is not populated at all.
But why we're complaining, and I need somebody to explain it to me in more detail. Why we're complaining about the population of the West going down? We have 8 billion people on this fucking planet.
And it's not all people from the West. The reason is why we care about why we do care about population decreasing is because if population decreasing, then the functioning of the functioning of society will be decreasing too. We won't prosper. We won't do a lot of stuff when we have small numbers. I think that's common sense, right?
All other climate crisis people do is cry. If we just
Meet Thanos.
had half the people, we might be okay. There'd be less people eating, less people driving, less people farting, less cows farting, and
There's
we'd all
cows
be better.
farting.
Yeah.
Thank God. That would save it. That would save us. Cow farts.
Population problems. Society is functioning, and that's what society is. Society starts at the smallest possible group. You have families, and families make a street, and that street makes a village, and that village makes a town. That town.
I want this lovely lady, if she could read the time of Genghis Khan, when he did a lot of mass murdering and a lot of killing, and how the carbon dioxide, I think, level decreased, how society was back then, and how it started defunctioning, and it wasn't functioning properly. I want her to go and read a little bit at that time.
It's a city, and that city makes a country. So if it's broken at the very fundamental level, if family level's broken, then it's broken the whole way up.
Yep.
And that's what's happened in the West. And the first world Islamic countries have none of those problems. So if you're going to talk about a belief system that fixes issues, you need to go to Islam.
And I will say this
that will
too.
fix everything. I just have absolute, even though I wouldn't identify as Muslim, I have absolute respect for the ideology, respect for the mentality.
She doesn't buy it 1%, y'all.
I respect
1%.
They don't play. You can't insult their shit. But you can insult the church all day. You can make fun of it. There's a show on Netflix about a gay Jesus. That's a joke, right? Ha ha ha. And what do the Christians do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Christianity is a dead religion. If you're a Christian,
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it, why?
history
What we
books.
did do
It's
was
dying out.
we stopped watching Netflix, and then all of a sudden, Netflix started to suffer seriously financially. Their subscriptions were down, and all of this
Suffering subscriptions doesn't mean that the message that they try giving to people and people watching it. You know what I'm saying? They're still doing a lot of bad stuff. They're still promoting a lot of dumb shit. People are still watching. If they do not have a deliberate warning by saying stop showing kids this bullshit, they will keep on showing it. So I think
said it now, they're not woke anymore, and they're done with all that bullshit, and they're putting out regular programming again. So we did do something. We turned away, we turned the other cheek, we let it be, and
okay, so we're getting into the other cheek stuff. Okay, cool.
we PureFlix came out of it.
I really don't get the turning the other cheek part, especially when they got Jesus returning again and having a war against people that do not believe in him and their book. I really don't get it, bro. I really don't get the ideology. I swear to God. Love, 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 love. But wait, Jesus will come and he will make a war and kill anybody that disbelieves in him. Or have a war against anybody that disbelieves in him. By the sword. Get out of here, bro.
The Pope goes up there and talks LGBTQ shit.
That's
now.
crazy.
It is over.
That's
you don't
crazy.
stand for anything. You don't believe in anything. You have no boundaries. You're walked on. You're mocked. The whole thing is a joke. Being a Christian now is nothing more than advertising. You're a loser.
I'll tell you this.
Lost to Islam.
If not one person, not one comment, and we're talking thousands that we've gotten on these Islam videos
have been negative.
And shit on Christianity. Not one. So I need all you people to go to Tate and fix his head, because he's not nice. He's not being nice.
Okay, Ma, keep drinking your wine, please.
Period.
He's not being a pumpkin.
He's not being a pumpkin at all. All the Muslims have been pumpkins. Every one of them. More so than Sneeko. Sneeko forgot about us.
What would you give Tate a 1 out of 10 on this?
You know, I love Tate. I'm very disappointed in how he finds things. And I know that's the fighter in him. That he can't just win. He can't just be happy without.
Bro, look, even when you're like sad about a situation, you're still like, God bless.
You know, beating the shit out of somebody else first. It's an actual metaphor for his life. You don't have to shit on someone else in order to talk about how great it is to be Muslim.
The last part when he mentioned the loser part, I do not agree with. Everybody has their own religion. We're really okay by that. We do not agree by that, any Muslim, and he was not Muslim at that point. So if somebody says you're a Christian, you're a loser, I wouldn't say that. It's your own choices. But I would advise the mom, if she sees this video, to really make her research, to really speak intellectually or logically instead of emotionally, because I can see a lot of emotions in her responses.
You don't have to shit on a Christian.
Or response.
It doesn't have to be that way. And I think you need to talk to more Muslims who are really, truly understanding of how closely related these religions.
They are not close related. They really are not. If such a difference, like in the Quran, it says like we have some similar. Let me stop on that. There's close relation in the part of Jesus, and there's a close relations to the part of how we have one God, but all what the Trinity does, it destroys all of that. As soon as the Trinity is mentioned, everything is destroyed.
Religions are, which we're learning, and I'm amazed by it, and I'm moved by it, frankly.
It's interesting that he shits on it too back then, and then he called himself a Christian and he goes to church. It's very strange.
Yeah, in the same conversation, in the same video, he's like, I'm an Orthodox Catholic, and I give $20,000 a month to.
It's a way. It's a way to be like, I can disrespect it because I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna tell him something because he's one of them. If somebody did.
Idiots. Like, what are you doing? What's the matter with you? Straighten him out. Somebody straighten him out. Maybe we'll straighten him out. Let's go to Romania. Talk to him. You go. I'm tired. I got things to do.
I'll go. I'll FaceTime. I'll be like, hey, my mom thinks you're a misogynist.
I know this video's a year old. I'd like to see him update that conversation, and I hope it's more enlightened.
What will he say? Christians are not. I think the only thing that would be valuable, or the only thing that he needs to change, is saying Christians are not losers. Other than that, all of what he says is right.
You hit the fucking subscribe button.
Yeah, bro. See you next time. I hope they really see this video. I don't know. See you next time, bro. Peace.